Have you ever dreamed of building real wealth through real estate but felt locked out by the system? Maybe the huge upfront costs scared you off. Maybe it was the endless paperwork, the confusing legal requirements, or the heavy responsibility of managing tenants and properties. For most people, real estate investing has always felt like a rich man's game, a mountain too high to climb without a fortune, a team of lawyers, and a lot of spare time. But what if I told you that today, thanks to technology, the barriers are finally down? What if you could access a global portfolio of professionally managed properties, earn passive rental income, and participate in real estate's wealth-building power, all without the headaches that landlords deal with every day? Welcome to RentFi. RentFi isn't just a platform, it's a revolution. It's real estate investing, reimagined for the modern world, powered by blockchain technology, designed for accessibility, and built to give people from all walks of life a chance to grow their wealth through real, tangible assets. No massive down payments, no tenants calling you at midnight, no legal nightmares, just pure, automated, real-world income delivered in the form of rent tokens. Let's dive deeper. At its core, RentFi takes a simple but powerful idea. Real estate is an amazing way to generate passive income, but it's too complicated, too expensive, and too exclusive for most people. Blockchain can fix that. By combining traditional real estate with blockchain transparency, RentFi unlocks property investing for the global population. Anyone, anywhere can participate, securely, transparently, and affordably. Now you might be asking, how does it all work? The foundation of RentFi's model is the rent token. When you hold rent, you're participating in a diversified pool of real-world rental properties spread across different countries and markets. You don't own fractions of specific buildings. You don't own anything. Instead, you benefit from the performance of the entire professionally managed portfolio. That's an important distinction. Unlike other so-called fractional ownership models that complicate legal ownership structures, RentFi's model keeps things simple. You're not becoming a landlord or part owner of a single property. You're gaining access to rental income flows without legal liability or operational risk. This simplicity is key to RentFi's success. But it doesn't stop there. RentFi's profit distribution model is also one of the most innovative in the industry. Every month, RentFi collects rental income from its property portfolio. Then, it splits 100% of the net profits in a way that's designed to reward token holders today and also grow long-term value. Here's how it works. 50% of the rental profits are used to buy rent tokens from the open market. These tokens are distributed directly to holders who meet the eligibility requirement, typically holding at least 1,000 rent for at least 15 days. The other 50%? Those tokens are bought back and then permanently burned, destroyed forever, reducing the total supply of rent in circulation. This 50-50 system creates a beautifully balanced ecosystem. You get rewarded for holding through monthly distributions, and the token itself becomes more scarce over time, supporting sustainable price appreciation. It's passive income today, value growth for tomorrow. Think about that for a moment. Every month, the circulating supply shrinks a little more. Every month, the demand for access to real estate income grows a little more. And every month, RentFi holders get a little bit closer to financial freedom without lifting a finger. No tenants, no maintenance, no management. Just a simple wallet holding rent tokens, working quietly in the background to grow your wealth. Now let's talk about another crucial advantage: global accessibility. Traditional real estate investing is often local. You buy in your city, your state, your country, because it's complicated and expensive to buy across borders. Different regulations, different taxes, different risks. RentFi blows all of that away. Because it's powered by blockchain, RentFi investors aren't limited by geography. Someone sitting in Lagos or Buenos Aires or Berlin can gain exposure to rental income from properties located anywhere in the RentFi portfolio. Across high-demand rental markets worldwide, it's borderless wealth building, real estate for the truly global citizen. And RentFi didn't just choose any blockchain to build on. They chose Solana, known for its speed, low transaction costs, and scalability. Transactions are almost instant. Fees are negligible. And because RentFi uses decentralized exchanges like Radium for trading, you're always in control of your tokens. No centralized custody risk. You see, RentFi was designed with security, simplicity, and empowerment in mind. But even more important is the nature of the RentFi portfolio itself. RentFi focuses heavily on short-term rental markets, tapping into one of the highest-yielding segments of real estate. Instead of long-term tenants with lower rental returns, properties are optimized for platforms like Airbnb and Booking, maximizing occupancy rates, nightly revenue, and ultimately profits. Professional property management teams handle everything on the ground, from guest turnover to maintenance, ensuring high standards and steady cash flow. As a token holder, you don't have to worry about operational headaches. You simply benefit from the professional execution. This portfolio management strategy, diversified across regions, optimized for short-term rental yield, is part of why RentFi targets average returns of 8% to 20% annually. An incredible benchmark, especially when compared to traditional real estate or even many DeFi protocols. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Token velocity versus value is a huge problem in crypto. Projects with high emissions and little utility often see their tokens crash in value over time. RentFi avoids this trap masterfully by combining real-world rental profits with a deflationary token model. RentFi strikes a balance. There's no endless inflation, no unsustainable rewards. Every distribution is backed by real rental income. Every burn makes existing tokens more scarce. And because the value isn't propped up by hype alone, but by real estate income, the system remains sustainable even in volatile markets. This is long-term thinking at its best. Speaking of long-term thinking, consider the deflationary design of Rent. The total supply is capped at just 100 million tokens. And with every month of profit-driven burns, that supply gets smaller. Over years, this creates increasing scarcity, which can naturally drive value higher, assuming stable or growing demand. It's a system designed not just for today's profits, but for decade-long wealth accumulation. Few projects, even outside of real estate, are built with this kind of forward vision. And finally, let's touch on real-world utility. In crypto, a lot of projects promise utility. Someday, RentFi delivers it today. When you hold Rent, you're not holding a lottery ticket or a speculative meme. You're holding access to real-world cash flows. You're holding a piece of a global real estate income machine, fully compliant, fully transparent, and fully aligned with your financial goals. As RentFi grows, so does its portfolio. More properties, more rental income, more value flowing back to rent holders. This isn't just a theoretical flywheel. It's already spinning, and early adopters are seeing the benefits. So if you're tired of the empty promises, if you're tired of complicated investing, if you're ready to build real wealth in a real modern way, it's time to look at RentFi. No banks needed, no paperwork nightmares, no hidden fees, just smart, simple, blockchain-powered real estate investing, available to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Because in this new era, passive income should be easy. Global wealth building should be open, and the doors to real estate should never be locked again. Visit RentFi and take your first step toward a smarter, freer financial future.